In this video, I'll give you a quick overview of Involve Me, the AI quiz funnel builder with built-in email automation. With Involve Me, you can create quizzes, forms, calculators, assessments, and product recommendation funnels that capture leads, qualify them, segment them, and send personalized follow-up emails with a native workflow builder and built-in CRM. All from one platform. No more stitching several tools together. Let's start from the workspace overview. When you log in, you'll see your workspaces on the left and your funnels on the right. Workspaces help you organize funnels by team, campaign, client, product line, or any structure that fits your business. From here, you can manage all your funnels, including drafts, live, completed, and archived funnels. Now that we've seen the workspace, let's create a new funnel. Click Create New Funnel to choose how you want to start. You can create a funnel with AI Start from a template or build one from scratch. For this overview, we'll start with the AI option. Here, you can describe the funnel you want to create. The AI will use your prompt to generate the funnel structure. For this example, I'll add a short prompt with the funnel topic, audience, and goal. Once your prompt is ready, click Generate My Funnel. The AI is now building your funnel. This can take a few moments. It uses your prompt to create the pages, questions, outcomes, and basic funnel flow. While it is working, keep this browser tab open and let it finish creating the pages, content, and outcomes. If needed, you can click Stop and take over to stop the AI and continue editing the funnel manually. Once the funnel is ready, you can review the generated pages and outcomes before making any final edits. Another way to create a funnel is to start from a template. This gives you a ready-made structure that you can quickly customize instead of building everything from scratch. Templates are organized by use case, industry, and funnel type, so you can easily find one that matches your goal. You can preview a template or choose it to start. After selecting a template, you can personalize it with details about your business. You can select your industry, choose the type of business, and define who the funnel is for. You can also add extra information about your company, product, audience, or goal. Then click Personalize Now. The AI will use this information to adapt the template. Once it is ready, you can continue editing everything manually in the editor. Once the personalized template is ready, it opens in the editor. From here, you can review the pages and continue customizing the funnel. You can use the search bar to quickly find a specific element. The editor works with drag and drop, so you can easily add elements such as questions, text fields, contact forms, buttons, images, and more. For example, you can add a divider to visually separate sections on a page. When you select an element, its settings open on the side from here. You can adjust the content and design options for that specific element. You can also select other elements, such as a button, and customize their design. Depending on the element, you can adjust options like colors, borders, spacing, and rounded corners. For buttons, you can also apply the same design to all button elements in the funnel. Now, let's look at logic. Logic lets you personalize the path participants take based on their answers. For example, in a multiple-choice question, you can use answer routes to decide where each answer should lead. Go through each answer and choose the page or outcome it should send participants to. Another way to personalize the funnel is with visibility rules. These let you show or hide specific elements based on how someone answered earlier questions. First, choose whether the element should be shown or hidden when the condition is met. Then add the condition by selecting the question, answer, or variable that should control the rule. In this example, the element will be hidden when a specific answer is selected. Once the rule is ready, click Save. You can also add a contact form to collect participant details, such as name, email, phone number, or custom fields. These contact details are saved together with the participants' answers, so you can understand who they are and how they interacted with the funnel. Next, let's look at calculators. Involve Me lets you show personalized results, scores, estimates, quotes, or recommendations based on the participants' answers. You can customize the calculator content and decide what should be displayed to the participant. To create or edit the calculation, click Open Formula Builder. Here, you can use answers from the funnel, hidden fields, global formulas, or data tables to create the formula. You can also use AI to help generate formulas based on what you want to calculate. Before saving, you can test the formula to make sure it works as expected. Once the formula is ready, click Save. Next, let's look at the funnel settings. You can find them in the top navigation. In the general settings, you can manage details such as the funnel URL, language, and the funnel end date. In the email settings, you can configure follow-up emails, email sequences, and self-notifications for your funnel. The access settings let you control who can access your funnel and define related permissions. In the social media section, you can configure how your funnel appears when shared on social platforms. In tracking and scripts, you can add analytics and tracking tools to monitor funnel activity. Whenever you make changes in the settings, remember to click Update so the latest version is applied. Now, let's move to the Connect tab. Here, you can view all available native integrations. You can search for an app or scroll through the list. Each app has its own setup steps. In this overview, we won't go through every connection, but once you click Connect, you can follow the instructions for that specific integration. After an app is connected, it appears in the Connected Apps section at the top. From there, you can manage how it works with this funnel. For this example, HubSpot is already connected, so I'll click Use Connection. After selecting it, the HubSpot setup opens for this funnel. Here, we can review which funnel data should be passed to HubSpot. You can choose whether the integration should only trigger when the opt-in checkbox is selected. The fields are automatically mapped when the integration is connected to a new funnel. Here, you can review the mapping and adjust it manually if needed. Once everything looks correct, click Save. Your funnel is now connected to HubSpot, and new submissions can be sent based on your integration setup. Once everything is tested, click Publish Now to make the funnel live. After publishing, Involve Me gives you the option to set up automatic email sequences for every new lead. Here, I'll click Generate Email Sequence Draft to create a follow-up workflow with AI. The AI creates a draft workflow based on your funnel. You can refine it and activate the workflow when you're ready. We'll look at email automation in more detail later in the overview. Now let's continue to the Share tab, where you can access the different ways to publish and distribute your funnel. At the top, you can copy the main funnel URL or use the short URL if you want a cleaner link to share. Next to the links, you'll find quick sharing options, including social sharing icons and a QR code. On the right, you can also invite contacts by email. Click Compose Email to create a customized email invitation. Below, you'll find the website embed options. These let you add the funnel directly to your own website. You can choose from options like Standard, Full Page, Pop-up, Side Tab, Side Panel, or Chat Button. After selecting an embed option, you can preview how the funnel will appear on your website and adjust the available settings before generating the code. Then copy the embed code and paste it into your website's HTML. Now, let's look at the Responses tab. Here, you can review your funnel results and analytics, detailed metrics. You can see performance metrics such as visits, responses, completions, and conversion rates. You can also view breakdowns by device type, country, and other analytics. To review a specific participant, click on their response. On the right side, you can see their personal data, answers, results, and related activity. As you scroll, you can also see whether a workflow is triggered for this submission. Personal Data tab, you can review the contact information collected through your funnel. You can also generate AI insights based on the collected responses. or export your data as an XLS or CSV file. Now, I would like to introduce a built-in CRM where every lead is transformed into a contact with an individual timeline view, custom properties, tags, custom filters, and dynamic segments. It features two-way synchronization with other CRMs, and the built-in email automation operates directly from it. So, let's click on Contacts and take a look. In Contacts, you can view and manage email contacts collected across your funnels. From the Actions menu, you can import contacts, manage properties, manage tags, or create an automation for your contacts. Here, you can create custom contact properties to store additional information about your contacts, such as company size, lead type, or any other details you want to track. Click on a contact to open their detailed profile. Here, you can see the contact timeline, tags, metrics, custom properties, and the funnels they participated in. Segments can be based on tags, contact properties, answers, activity, or funnel submissions. This is useful when you want to send different follow-up messages to different audiences. For example, you can filter contacts by submitted funnel, tag, created date, or updated. Finally, let's take a look at email automation. You can create a workflow from scratch or start from a template. For this example, I'll choose a workflow template so we can see how it works. The workflow opens in the builder. First, you can review the trigger type, which defines when the automation should start. Next, select the funnel that should trigger this automation. This makes sure the workflow starts for the right lead. On the canvas, you can see the workflow structure. On the left, you'll find the actions you can add, such as emails, waits, contact updates, tags, conditions, and A/B tests. You can also open an email step to review and edit the message. Inside the email step, you can adjust the content, personalize the message, and send a preview email before activating the workflow. You can use variables to personalize emails with funnel or contact data. Once everything looks good, save your changes and activate the workflow. The automation only starts running after it is activated. After the workflow is active, you can also track how it performs. Let's look at where workflow activity appears in the platform. In the Workflow Builder, you can open analytics to review how the workflow is performing and see how contacts move through the different steps. And that's the overview of InvolveMe. You can use it to build interactive funnels, capture and qualify leads, personalize the experience, connect your tools, analyze results, manage contacts, and automate follow-up emails from one platform. For more detailed tutorials, visit our Help Center or contact our team.